Yes, I said the end ram. I was some I tea and free bushia or him say and ration.
Bridge Kasie ene abo omai konkron Ghana eye nana kunedu Ajiman Rollins ene de ya October bosom ene da etoso eduonum yensa ewo Rich Hospital en Krapopuni Mantemu atwa nananom ewo nhiedo a enam so Emma omai Ghana bebia ayedin awerho ena ahye Ghana fo akoma so Emma na mami ye wo no November bosome ne da etoso du insun wo 1948 ewo Cape Coast in Fifini Mantem emu na yenhwe na bakosam kakra ebra wo ba abemu enafei ebra wonyinye na ne hokani eye kanema mpeni Jerry John Rollins ya sabre wono so enya ni baby eko na wonom ewariye eche kakra ayie na sabre yakasei die mami yehwe nimu se empenifo ahodo wo free abemu enafei Ghana dehye asofo nananom ahemfo ebebodompem akopie mu ewo ne fie na wonom de yakonsem akokoma ebusua ema awoja wonom echire enafei enafofo ne adofo yina mami efri eye National Democratic Congress NDC amanyoko no mu ene wono ankasa ekote ne party eye National Democratic Party NDP na enumu nso wonenemu a eba no women empowerment enafei social development nso a na eyade wakasa pa edema emma ewo omai Ghana mu ha enche ye kora na sentem wabra asanteman eye dotiye ede ama asantehima na nakunedu yadom a wotosomiensa mame kunedu Ajiman Rollins wonene mamienu ekopie mu ewo asantememu ede yakonsem ekotai otumfo osetutu wotosomienu echi ema no esie asantehima fefel so a na akwakoye enigisem ewo honoma eneyi yeda sorry ye yantia sempa aye mami etumi atwa nananom ewo ensiedo na kanema mpeni Jerry John Rollins wono so twa nananom ewo ensiedo November bosome ne da na etoso dumienu wa fimpimienu ni eduonu emu wonyamfinhia no eduoson miensa 73 years ena kanema mpeni Jerry John Rollins enyaye na eneyi eye mami kunedu Ajiman Rollins wono so no enyamfinhia no eduoson enson 77 years eno nam so ema ene Ghana mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edi ya konsem akwama ebusua ema weje wechi adofo ene Ghana fo ina se nyankopon na edema wono anso ena echi enute ebusua no encheche wonom ewe enute neyi Bridge Kasie ena abo omai konkron Ghana.
I are awesome pan and yet Trasia behena yetumi di ne ho nkomo akochiri pan. Orafo ye ntoaso ne enko ani madom kuma wo mrase betwem media twedwa se ntiase apam ekoso Ghana ne US ntema ne nam so ma ya US adehye bia ne ye pam afiri wa Ghana fo gye omo no omo mfa sa ntiase apam no nkrata yi na mrameto mrase betwem na mrase betwafo ntina so no mundo so de so mu na sa na Ghana constitution no ekire sem che ko basa Ghana man no ene o man fo bi so ntiase apam a o se mrase betwem omo gye to mu ansa na santia sepen wa yedwuma dom kuma no beni odoma no honorable Alexander Kwamna Finemakin wakasa omrase betwem a odem wasam atudwase.
Issue of the need for parliamentary ratification of the agreement with the United States to receive ECOWAS citizens being repatriated back to the sub-region has been widely debated. If the appropriate legal advice to this House is that we should ratify it, we will consider so. But I can say with authority that the majority approves of the arrangement and highly commends government for negotiating the removal of the U.S. visa restrictions on Ghanaians. Given our business and social ties with America, these restrictions were going to be extreme.
Mr. Speaker, during the recess, a foreign policy development came to light regarding an agreement between the government of Ghana and the United States to accept some deportees. Mr. Speaker, the agreement of such magnitude, in our view, and we respectfully submit, should be subject to the parliamentary scrutiny and Article 75 of the 1992 Constitution. We therefore demand that this arrangement be brought before Parliament for ratification. Ghana's foreign policy must never be conducted in secrecy, nor should we compromise our sovereignty for expediency. We urge the government to always place Ghana's dignity first and ensure that any international agreement reflects our values and command the confidence of the Ghanaian.
Now, as answer no more and opinion on so that do not know majority leader on Rasem Ura Mahama Ayarigan and Sukasai no chim se bo and some of them Kumai Kane Krubia and said I name some say was agreement Bianum Yedibam Rasem name the Sumnum Jitumansa. Now what James Ghana in United States the deportation agreement ya or more Africa phobia or more video Muku Ghana for Jomono ya dear abino Ojina Rano ne fan baby e ka se e wo so kokogye afutu ne friend legal advice no eno na ban ne kokogye ye nam so e motumi sign agreement no enti nyesa chenchena sa wo se ne nyina no komra se bedwuma nsa ye wo legal advice wa mampani tumi gina so a otumi e de ya de no e no yusu ya o ma sa nkrofu ba Ghana.
Issue of the need for parliamentary ratification of the agreement with the United States to receive ECOWAS citizens being repatriated back to the sub-region has been widely debated. If the appropriate legal advice to this House is that we should ratify it, we will consider so. But I can say with authority that the majority approves of the arrangement and highly commends government for negotiating the removal of the U.S. visa restrictions on Ghanaians. Given our business and social ties with America, these restrictions were going to be extremely burdensome to many Ghanaian businesses and families.
To us when you quit from one. Penny on no Masuan some so much education minister on the Swafon, honorable and Dresu or the Atubiachim Sem. The Bayanka who Masuan a Cadie, education resources no, or more mind to me and your drum come behind by a whole crashing in us and a Bayan, and Masuan how I come over be Memohanum, Ninani to me a twice here.
Teacher Association, but there is a moral crisis with our education in Ghana. The state is not doing enough to adequately finance education, and there are gaps at all levels of education, from basic through secondary, junior high school to higher education, and we need to invest more to expand infrastructure, improve learning and teaching aids and its resources made available. And as I indicated the last time, in the last few months, I've come under major criticism as minister that what are you doing about school placement? What can I do when I don't have resources to fix it? It makes it very difficult. You need resources to expand infrastructure by way of additional classroom, additional dormitories, additional laboratories. But into 2026, under President Mohammed's research agenda, we are looking at spending some 300 million Ghana cedis, at least to end double track system, which undoubtedly has affected the delivery of quality education. I intend to work to convert 10 category C schools to B, 10 category B schools to A, and expand infrastructure and quality improvement in category A school.
Young Queen Monsama from one, chairman at the local council of churches, Obrekum, no Bonomanta, no Bishop Frank, who are, and the other general say, a few MPCB at the pa, MPCB on moi, and Corano Becos Kenny's cruising, one more to trunk, natural boss, no matter their chan Corani be brave way, a idea my idea, this will be a dear free, a wolf for the about time, so now when to me a woman, Corano, when to me a confirm no more to me, was the man. me afa him to asua de a won nwenwe saa ne ma no ehuna na ochim se obefa saa konya no so de abo MPs abaso a ode we atu yensem twani anim
Sapa was so airport and before be prayer, brown prayer be school no, my share be prayer was before be prayer to top mattress ne, chomos the ama or mupasias of brand papa, Yamiato Moya Konya Mupu school no. The first aqua was warm my bass of mother was in pa, because of my Yamiswa Juba. Now, my first aqua was not to before, or we ain't been said, or more money more almost tell them, no more shed your own my no more so more or before, and as some person so brown, no more soon get niche, it's been from school. Namasarapa, I'm seeing for the DC. So, I chose us also betting up one. I'm the action radio BCA. On the board, you crack, I say, a honor when it will go up on the tomatoes, mammy. Now, mammy to go school now, and then we am shabby.
TV and some training our Bonoko Kumensa Abram Pide to also say Prophet Prince of Foria or founder the Mapilla of Judah Ministries Obrekun and so their future at the Mama from Moko Senior High School say Homo Martin say to me a momonisi or Madisia so no munya and fa basa basa a hunin faso baby chino no more cushions bambonit saying no any other idea between me or Dachi a quacotra amnum.
In say send a penny for a cool as penny says Karumono. Amo kono mo mani na ho manam for sem ne nema basa basa emo makwemo na omunye focus no muntimi nsua de ne nyina de ntomo bo ane se Ghana yedi ene Ghana mpegya mutia no mamo mani akwa de sua ne so se ne be ye bebo man Ghana no betwo mo free we no tramo ene sane sane ma basa basa no na aboa ma erade ene mo nyama dadi erade nshira ya mofrana omukosku no mo
Yentro asori yenko enimu National Security Council Director of Operations Richard Dakpa edi omanimu wo mo akwa hwese ne nkrofo bi twumi abasa ewo gomu afete sea defense wonom ma mo de nsema wodo bi de atodwam na enumpo no yekuo bi a from Eagle Eyesight omo ye investigative body wo mo na mo ye nhwemu a no mu se da bi ne niema ekono so omo ampa ba bi na mo amfa ho asema amfa yade e be ha adwe yi pa no na so Patrick Ndegu no ye executive director de ma Eagle Eyesight no wo we hwehwem we no de betu dwa to di kaka side nsema ho do bi atudwa
me yobia have stand to fight against any criminal or anase obi a oye boni etia oman Ghana oye boni tie ni nua opekata asehye ne proye entie yasem entie na ye manije eye mahoho a na mmom yen the Eagle Eyesight me Patrick Ndego dey anim no all the evidence that the investigation may need no I will provide it me di ni nyina beba ade biara ehye bim baabi a omu nimbia no meboa me ayeden ye yi ni nyina apie His Excellency John Dramani ma National Security Special Operation Officer wa here yes omo after we doing everything regional minister ade a ye hian say this sea defense must to restore back very soon. To restore this one is not easy. But Sabina mum na ejin semu dia eno no ebe echese oman no eyene ena yebedi.
Wa branch rahwe no ekoso a Director of Operations ewo security na so ye Central Regional Minister enso ekobi mechira honorable Ekoweduamoa na afi Regional Security Council omu nyina de echibi eno na Central Regional Minister ode nsem tudwa na ochim so National Security no ebe ka bomu mo mahwa mo di sane mo nsem no omotumi etuomase
afutu bia enyu a osin nsonhwe odense se me beja redu maka che ode itu ahwe a mechire wa na ma megina mpo ankoyi se motuma che ode mechire ntempe ya nti obi wunde wa che obi modem mo wode ne kwatu mfidu a ono ya afutuma enti imagine na nkade ye bo kokko bo bia anyim amete na mi de galamse na oyeye ohaw mi de wotu ahwe wa ha baba nda midzimenye bon wa hei o chede ye wo haw kasi wa ha ono nti ibon ho yi a nkoto obi fu wo ho se bebo ho yi a yimpa wa ya da ba mfienum wontu no fo no mom za wotum ma kwa metum du ye no ona de ba yi obi na hu de obi akodem a minje nti da wo baba ha na ba ye dwuma tedem nya hanko be bia wo ye de ma di na wo no obi tede obi koto ahwe no wa akodem a obeja iza ore ye nti ɔno yɛ afoto a moto da ma.
Minister of State for Climate Change and Sustainability, Seidu Isifum. Now, those are the just a bang so born home again, say, which me a boa, na what me anya and Shano, Becca say, a nature based solution, said the shares and women such I am, a bit medium transfer by a so, then no teams on the sectors are doing now, Becca Bumu, where Brand Orcasa or Africa Climate Dialogue 2025%, a Crasity Hotel, and what a swap within some children or chim say, a buying saying in answer, but no ne, a young Messia for, and Crankre or Muyo Mojuma, a year, academia, private sector, civil society, Homina Becca Bumu, Motumia Boa, the side mediators are to me, Abamu.
Across Africa, we are confronted by the triple crisis of climate change, biodiversity loss, and land degradation. These challenges threaten our food system, water security, and livelihood. Yet, within these challenges lies an immense opportunity if only we choose to walk with nature and not to work against it. To unlock the full potential of nature-based solutions, we must strengthen collaboration across all sectors by deepening partnership among governments, government institutions, academia, the private sector, and civil societies to ensure that research drives policy and investment support sustainable solutions, while aligning national priorities with global frameworks such as the coming Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework and the UN Decade of Ecosystem Restoration to mobilize international support and attract climate financing. I am particularly encouraged by the leadership and the vision demonstrated by Africa Center for Nature-Based Climate Action, its integrated approach in promoting science, policy, and dialogue, piloting community-led projects, and building the capacity of young professionals exemplifies the sustainable development spirit we seek to our body.
Enumu ena board chair wada Africa Center for Nature-Based Climate Action ano Reverend Dr. Joyce Ayi obra na wade na kwa bansam etu dwano ena watchre se center no aye committed pass wonom ebetai aban echi stakeholders echi se beye na nature-based solution no wonu betumi ediegu akwam na national policy framework no etumi aye ejuma.
It is good that we are learning to align. It is good that we're recognizing that in this nature-based climate space, it's not just one person, one institution. What we need to do is to synergize, to make sure we work together to achieve. I know we all want to sit on whatever money we have and not share, but if it's not going to make sense, then you might as well share.
For you know, it's not a pay Kasie cry, the bro Friday. I share what I saw yan road and message junction. You're finding now for a Seattle. No more Kobo when Friday near the Ghana Dutch morning shows on go cry their bro ITV. So I have be never wow. From so people for free among for so people Midwest.
The heat is everywhere. We are